think one of the countries that has always really maintained a very close relationship with Beijing is Chile. It was the first country in Latin America to establish diplomatic relations with Beijing, and even through in 1970, and even through regime changes in Chile in the 70s and later as it transitioned to a democracy in the 90s, it always maintained very close ties to China. It was the first country to sign a free trade agreement with China. It has a number of other agreements in place as well about investment and taxation, and very publicly it also signed on to the Belt and Road Initiative earlier in 2018. So I would say that Chile has been one of the most open economies in Latin America and has always maintained very close ties with Beijing. Peru has always been a country that has always maintained close ties with China as well. Brazil has been a large receptor of FDI, also maintains a very robust trade relationship with China. Argentina as well. China really prioritizes the economic relationship with Latin America. Trade is robust and went from 17 billion in the early 2000s to nearly 300 billion in 2018. The collective stock of FDI that has entered the region from China exceeded $125 billion, and the loans that have come from China are in excess of $140 billion, which surpasses the loans that have been collectively given to Latin America by the World Bank and several regional development banks. So I would say that although trade and investment have been concentrated somewhat in Brazil, Argentina, and Peru, there has been an engagement with the entirety of the region.